at this point, then they can continue to read the rest of the review. And here I will just have I'll typically have a features list. So it'll just, the product features, so it'll just be like a bullet pointed list of what you're getting with this product. So they just get a clear image of what they're looking at. I'll have pros and cons, and I will always mention one con, but I'll make it in such a way that the con isn't a deal breaker. So the reason why I do this is because if I include a con, then the visitor is a lot more likely to believe my review, because he doesn't just think that I'm only creating this review to make money off of him. That when I include the con, it makes him think, okay, he's actually giving a completely honest review, and overall he says the product is great, it has this one weakness, but it's really not that big a deal. But it develops a lot more trust. And then sometimes, if the review is fairly long, I will have a link in the middle of the content, but the majority of the time I will have a link at the very bottom, and it'll be click here to buy. And I am just going to tell you why these are different links. First of all, I think there would be link blindness. If they were the exact same, people will ignore them. But more interestingly is I'm more willing to say click here to see reviews at the top of the page than I am at the bottom of the page. And there's a reason for this. It's because you got to think from the perspective of the visitor. If the visitor just enters your page and he immediately gets hit with a link, he's not going to be ready or pre-sold enough to be told to buy something yet. He may be told to get more information about something because that's what he's looking for. He wants more information about his product. So you're saying, at that point, you're saying, okay, here's where there's more information. Click here and you can see what other people are saying. So it makes more sense for what he's looking for. He's not ready to buy yet. He's ready to develop more information. But if that visitor has gone through the whole review, he's decided to look through what you've said about its strengths, its weaknesses. When he reaches the bottom of the page, he has, at this point, probably developed an idea of whether he wants to buy the product or not. And really, I find it incredibly rare where I will read multiple reviews about a product before I decide to buy it. If there's a really well-written review that seems unbiased, that gives me the strengths, that gives me the weaknesses, I pretty much have made a decision by the time I finished that review whether I want to buy or not. And that's where you hit them with the link, click here to buy. So the real secret is, to get the most conversions possible, you want to create good reviews that keeps the visitor engaged so that they make it through their entire review and they decide that this is definitely something that they would like to buy or they would like to go to Amazon and see. And if they're very sort of fickle visitors that like to just jump all over the place, then that's why you want to have a link at the very top to say, you know what, even if you don't want to read the rest of my review, click, this is where you can see more. Click over to Amazon directly and you can see what other people are saying. So that's my short little video about how I use Amazon and create product reviews. I'd be very interested to see what other people have to say on this, but from the most part, from looking around at what other marketers do, it seems very similar to have this kind of approach where you offer them information at the beginning and then you have the buy now button at the end. And to end this video series, this two-part series on Amazon, I'm just going to talk about what I was talking about with the image thing, about like the image link that I create that's fairly high converting, and you may have seen this before from another marketer, but it works brilliantly. I will do this on informational pages as well as occasionally product review pages, but if it's not a product review page, I'll definitely do this because otherwise there's no point, no other way for me to monetize really. But what I will do with the image link is say I have an image right here in the content. What I'll do is I'll have a picture of the product, so of the smoothie maker, product X, that people will be interested in. and I'd have like a name, or sometimes I'll do it this way. It'll be a movie, but and I'll make it look like it's a clickable movie that you would watch, and I'll pretend that this is so I'll say this is a product review of X. So I'll have this in my content. I'll be like, this is say you're looking for X, here's a product review of X. Play the video to see the full video review. And if you even click here below the video, people are really drawn into videos. And the reason why this strategy is somewhat more sparing is because not all products have video reviews. So this really only works for the products. So you're not lying to your visitors. This works for the products that are popular enough where they have video reviews. Then you're basically just telling the visitor, here, click here and you can see this video review of this product. And the click-through rate for this is crazy. Like, people are, because I would do the same thing. If I'm a visitor, I'm looking for a review on that product, and I'd say, oh, here's a video review. Easy, click, let's see it. And instead of just seeing the video, which is what they're probably expecting at first, you get taken to a page, an Amazon page. So you get taken to Amazon and where the product is, and then down below the page there's the video review. So there's the video review that you're talking about. So you're not lying, really. You're semi-misleading it, but you are not lying because you're saying there's a video review if you click here, and when they click here, then they're taken to the product page with the video review. And if the video review is good enough, they're already over at Amazon. They've clicked through. Like I said, you want to get people to Amazon. So this just works gangbusters, and especially if the product has a video review. And that's just a clever way of using a video to drastically increase your click-through rate. I still think that text links are the way to go about 90% of the time, but if you're going to do an image link, then you want to strongly convince your visitor through the image link that going to that product is right for them. So that is the full series. I hope you enjoyed what you watched and you learned a thing or two, and I will be talking to you guys soon.